Welcome. It is a pleasure to introduce the team, mission, work, and priorities of the Wright Administration. We will serve our National Society from July 2022 until June 2025. My name is Pamela Edwards Rouse Wright, and I am delighted to serve as the 46th President General of the National Society. I am a Texas daughter, joining the Lady Washington chapter in Houston in 1987 as a junior member. When I started as an Exit 8 door page during my very first Continental Congress, I could never have envisioned the honor of becoming your President General. Since then, I have accumulated a deep appreciation for our organization's spirit of service through various leadership positions, including chapter and state chairmanships, offices, and most recently, serving on the past two National Executive Committees as Chaplain General and First Vice President General. Among these opportunities, perhaps the two most meaningful, other than Centennial Chapter Regent and State Regent of Texas, included serving as National Chair of Junior Membership, and on a more solemn note, National Chair of the Congress Memorial Service, which filled me with gratitude for the hard work and dedication of the daughters who have come before us. In 1890, four women united to establish our society and service. What may not be well known about our founders is that two of them were from the North and two were from the South. The Wright Administration follows this symbolic tradition with an executive committee comprised of 6 officers from east of the Mississippi River and 6 from the west. There is a dedicated page for each office on the NSDAR website that serves as a resource regarding each executive's function and missions, as well as ongoing projects. Also, like our founders, your executive committee is united in its commitment to service, with special emphasis in laying the groundwork for our nation's 250th anniversary in 2026. Cumulatively, our team has 396 total years of DAR involvement, and with that, a passion for our organization's purpose and future. We hope that you will join us as we work as a team, give credit to everyone involved, and share our sparkle with others. The administration's theme, Celebrate Stars and Stripes Forever, Rejoice in Our DAR Ties of Service and Friendship, brings all daughters together as we celebrate our rich history in our nation, our communities, and the National Society. My family has a personal connection through my Italian great-grandfather to the National March, John Philip Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever. The first time I served as a Congress page and heard the march, I was hooked on DAR. Our theme truly reflects the spirit and potential of our members. As we are moving forward to the 250th anniversary of our nation, DAR needs to continue to present ourselves as the patriotic service organization that we are, and this theme embodies that image. I believe it is important to celebrate our country and its founding. We all come from different backgrounds and experiences, and the DAR ties of service and friendship keep us involved and inspired as we serve God, home, and country through historic preservation, education, and patriotism. The administration has 2 pins centered around this theme. First is the America pin, with an acrostic design saluting our nation's rich history and diversity of experience by spelling America through the first letter of the Swarovski crystal color, aquamarine, muscovite, emerald, ruby, iolite, Ceylon sapphire, and aquamarine. The beautiful bow and ribbon represent the joy members receive through our DAR ties of service and friendship. Hidden in the wreath are round and baguette stones, symbolizing ... V for victory in Morse code, saluting our military and veterans. The jeweled Victorian 6-pointed star commemorates our founding in 1890 and highlights the Wright Administration's 6 goals. We will also wear the sparkling firework pin, which symbolizes our theme of Celebrate Stars and Stripes Forever. The Swarovski crystals within the firework represent each daughter and acknowledge with gratitude and friendship her dedicated service to historic preservation, education, and patriotism. Like the America pin, a stylized 6-pointed colonial star commemorates the American Revolution and highlights the Wright Administration's 6 goals. Both pins are available online from the DAR store. The Wright Administration has selected 2 passages from Scripture that I hope will encourage you in service. It is also hoped that the message within these scriptures will be used across all faiths and traditions. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7 is a passage which my grandmother first shared with me when I was 13, and it has been very powerful in my life. As DAR members, it is my hope that you will show kindness to each other in all things as we advance our mission. The second scripture is simply, rejoice always. As we celebrate our country's founding through the work of our society, let's wake up every day thankful for the blessings we have and the blessings we can share with others. Our administration has 6 goals, and I'd like to take a little time for each of them. The administration's first goal is to celebrate our nation's rich history and diversity of experience as we set the stage for America's 250th anniversary in 2026. It is our duty to ensure that every generation knows, every generation remembers, and no generation forgets what it means to be an American. At each of the 3 levels of our society, national, state, and chapter, we want daughters to work together through each of the DAR's 3 mission areas of historic preservation, education, and patriotism to promote initiatives that honor our country's first 250 years. Through these endeavors, our daughters will be uniquely placed to inspire our country to imagine our best possible future. As we look back on the DAR's 132-year history, our service efforts have consistently made a difference within our communities. Throughout this time, DAR members have also devoted significant resources to projects at Our House Beautiful in Washington, D.C. Thanks to this steadfast support, our facilities, the largest in the world owned by women, are in good condition. In recognition of the generosity of our members, and with the backdrop of our country's quickly approaching 250th anniversary, it is now the National Society's immense pleasure to join you in supporting your local efforts to celebrate the significant events leading up to our nation's anniversary. Through this program, chapters will be able to apply for funds to support projects that celebrate our nation's rich history and future. Dream big. We can't wait to see what you do. The administration's second goal, to promote belonging throughout our membership by acknowledging with gratitude and friendship each member and her dedicated service to God, home, and country, is something close to my heart. Tomorrow's DAR is diverse in generations, ethnicities, and backgrounds. Your executive officers would like each of us, as a team and as individuals, to actively promote belonging in our society. This includes the actions we take to support an attitude of acceptance, inclusion, and welcoming for all members. Treat each other with kindness and respect. Members who can see their authentic self in the work of DAR will share their very best talents and time advancing the mission of this organization. As lineal descendants of American patriots, our differences in life experience should not be a challenge to feeling welcome and included. Fostering belonging begins with routine and intentional communication. At all levels of the society, we need to encourage the exchange of ideas. Within all communication, use words and photos illustrating that members of all ages, geographic locations, life situations, and ethnicities can find the perfect place for service within the DAR. Let's move forward with hearts filled with gratitude for our fellow daughters and what we can accomplish together. Our administration's third goal focuses on recruiting and retaining members. Each of us have a role to play in this, whether it's sharing the DAR's mission and purpose with others, by welcoming them to a meeting, providing opportunities for leadership and service from the chapter level up, or working together to solve genealogy barriers that enable new women to join our society. Let's recognize and celebrate the contributions of daughters across the country, no matter how small. Many of us are filled with deep gratitude for the meaningful relationships and friendships that we have made as DAR members. I met my best friend washing dishes at a DAR dinner more than 20 years ago, and I'm sure you have similar experiences. I encourage you to share that spark with new members who join us and provide opportunities so that they too may forge bonds through our shared purpose of service. Our fourth goal, to encourage and support projects and service opportunities for every chapter to highlight historic preservation, education, and patriotism in unique, local, and impactful ways, builds off the first administration goal in the run-up to America's 250th. The administration is committed to promoting two-way communication at all levels of the society to not only provide guidance and recommendations for impactful programs and initiatives, but also to provide a platform for chapters to share the great work they're doing within their own communities. The administration's fifth goal is to maintain financial stability and maximize operational effectiveness. One of the best ways we can do this as individual members is by learning how to navigate the everyday business that we conduct as a society. Your executive committee encourages each of you to enroll in and graduate from the courses that NSDAR provides. They have successfully completed over 62 leadership training courses. I have completed each of the courses that we offer, and I promise you, if I can do it, so can you. Our final administration goal is to take time to recognize and appreciate our dedicated National Society staff. The National Society relies on a dedicated team of professional staff members to run its daily operations at our beautiful headquarters in Washington, D.C. The Wright Administration is committed to building a united team of highly functioning volunteers and well-trained headquarters professionals to promote the DAR mission. Just as we seek to promote belonging among members, we also want our staff to feel that they are key members of our united team. Moving to committees, I'd first like to highlight some of our themes. Our theme for the DAR Schools Committee is Schools are the Jewels of DAR. The symbol includes two intertwined hearts that symbolize DAR and our schools. The hearts are linked by a jeweled ribbon representing service and friendship through education. We hope that you will continue to support the education our DAR school and the supported schools provide. The Junior Membership Committee selected the theme, Junior Hearts Sparkle Through Service. Their symbol illustrates this theme by combining a sparkling firework heart with a gold colonial star. Please take time to mentor our junior members and give them opportunities to sparkle at all levels of the society. An easy way to start is by making sure that your chapter selects and recognizes an outstanding junior each year. I remember the excitement of being named my chapter's outstanding junior. This important recognition made me feel appreciated and valued. Our unit's overseas theme is tying the ribbons of service and friendship with daughters at home and abroad. The symbol includes a sparkling globe bound together by a gold ribbon. Please continue to show your support of our unit's overseas chapters through associate membership. We have made a few changes to our committee structure. The DAR Library Outreach Committee was formed to serve in coordination with the Office of the Librarian General, not only in promoting and supporting the current work of our renowned DAR library, but also that of libraries within our members, states, and communities. This committee will be part of a team, along with state and chapter librarians, seeking to find unique and impactful ways to spark attention to our libraries and work with them to launch new ideas that showcase what incredibly important community resources they are. Join us as together we can be a part of helping them rocket to success. Chapter Achievement Awards now sits under a new Master Reports Committee. The goal of the new committee is to offer support and a one-stop shop for all things related to chapter reporting. The Chapter Achievement Awards have been reimagined to not only focus on membership, but also to encourage service and chapter engagement. The Community Classroom Committee is growing in ways like never before. It is also a strategic introduction of our growing excitement for America's 250th birthday in 2026. Our scholarships and grants and our access to resources that can transform educational experiences. Together, we will spark the love of learning as we promote education. We have also made some changes to the genealogy committees. All genealogy committees are now members of a genealogy commission with a national chair who facilitates communication and collaboration. To eliminate confusion with other committees with similar names, the America 250 Task Force has been rebranded the Application Task Force. It is returning to the intended function of working on the most difficult papers. Please refer to the Lineage Research, Volunteer Genealogist, and Application Task Force sections of our website for more details. The 2022 NIP will be available on the members' website on July 18th, with subsequent updates available online for download. Please be sure to review our updated members' website regularly for the most current information on all committees and programs. We believe you will enjoy the new look and functionality. The America 250 Committee has several exciting projects to promote our nation's 250th anniversary. The new Stars and Stripes America 250 Celebration Grants are just one of the many sparkling initiatives that are planned. All chapters are eligible to apply for this $500 grant to be used to promote DAR within your own community during the nation's semi-quincentennial celebration. These grants will be funded by the President General's Project. Be sure to read the America 250 Committee's portion of the NIP and the website for further information and ideas. Separately, coming to your favorite podcast streaming service on the 15th of every month, the DAR Today podcast brings the latest news to members and the public anytime and anywhere about all things DAR worldwide. DAR Today is your source for engaging interviews showcasing our many active and diverse committees. Subscribe today and be the first to receive fresh content alerts highlighting special events, uniquely themed episodes, and patriot stories honoring our ancestors' dedication to the cause of America's independence. In addition to our annual commemorations and with special emphasis in laying the groundwork for our nation's 250th anniversary in 2026, we have the honor of commemorating several important milestones during the next 3 years. We encourage chapters to start planning now and be creative about how you might reach new audiences. Please be sure to check the Commemorative Events Committee webpage for a more comprehensive list of milestone anniversaries. Each chapter is challenged to identify opportunities to propel membership growth by welcoming all descendants of American patriots while engaging and retaining our treasured daughters. Choose areas of service that fit your chapter's interests from our 47 committees, and be sure to celebrate the collective efforts of the entire team. Share the sparkle with absolutely everyone. Regularly check the NSDAR members' website for timely announcements. Subscribe to the American Spirit magazine, Daughters newsletter, and DAR Today podcast, and consult the NIP for important program updates and new committees. Finally, make plans now to attend your own state conference and Continental Congress each year of the Wright Administration to rejoice in our DAR ties of service and friendship. Your executive officers look forward to serving with each of you as together we continue to preserve the memory and spirit of the men and women who achieved American independence. As we stand at the threshold of the 250th anniversary of the founding of our country, let us celebrate Stars and Stripes forever and rejoice in our DAR ties of service and friendship. Thank you so much for taking time to join us for this webinar. I look forward to serving with each of you during this exciting time in our nation's history.